Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
The Legend of the Condor Heroes won the box office championship, and fans spent $15,000 to book a theater to watch The Legend of the Condor Heroes. The Greatest Hero starring Zhan broke the $600 million box office during the Spring Festival, topping the Martial Arts Film Championship. Fans enthusiastically helped to watch the movie, showing the charm of martial arts culture and the energy of fan economy. In the competition and the movie market during the Spring Festival that just passed, the movie The Legend of the Condor Heroes, The Greatest Hero starring Zhan stood out and became a dark horse in the movie market. On February 6, Maoyan Professional Edition data showed that the total box office of this film exceeded $600 million, successfully topping the box office championship of martial arts films during the Spring Festival in the history of mainland movies, and wrote a new glorious chapter for the performance of martial arts movies during the Spring Festival. Judging from the box office trend, The Legend of the Condor Heroes showed strong market vitality. On February 4, its single-day box office exceeded $24 million, achieving a reversal of decline. In the environment where many types of films are fiercely competing during the Spring Festival, such an achievement is undoubtedly a double affirmation of the quality of the film and its market appeal. Behind this, it is inseparable from the wonderful plot, superb acting skills and profound martial arts cultural heritage, which allows the audience to feel the charm and pride of the martial arts world in front of the big screen. In addition to the quality of the film itself, the enthusiastic support of fans has also contributed a lot to the box office of The Legend of the Condor Heroes. On social platforms, some fans have posted their tickets for the private screening and actively invited fans to watch the movie together, creating a warm atmosphere for watching movies. Take a cinema in Chongqing as an example. On the afternoon of February 9, the IMAX hall of the cinema was booked by fans. The staff revealed that the IMAX hall was fully booked this weekend. It is understood that the IMAX hall can accommodate more than 400 people. The price of a single movie ticket is 45 yuan, and the price of the private screening is about 15,000 yuan. Moreover, this cinema has a long-term cooperation with the Fang Group. When films such as Unknown and The King of the Sky were released, the Fang Group had booked the theater here, which shows that fans' support for high-quality films is consistent and firm. In order to give fans a better viewing experience, the cinema also provides thoughtful services. Fans can go to the cinema 1 or 2 hours in advance to carry out activities, and the cinema will print commemorative tickets according to their design. After the movie ended on the afternoon of the 9th, more than 10 minutes of related videos were screened, further enhancing the interaction and emotional connection between fans in the film. It is worth mentioning that the activity of booking a theater to watch The Legend of the Condor Heroes is not only in Chongqing. There are similar situations in cities such as Chongqing, Bengbu, and Zhengzhou, which shows that The Legend of the Condor Heroes has a wide audience and a strong fan base across the country. Fans expressed their love for the film with practical actions, and also injected new vitality into the film market. The success of The Legend of the Condor Heroes, The Greatest Hero is not only a victory for a film, but also a powerful breakthrough of the martial arts film genre in the current film market. It allows us to see that the charm of martial arts culture remains, and it also allows us to see the huge energy generated by the combination of fan economy and the film market. I believe that in the future, there will be more excellent film works emerging, bringing more surprises and touches to the audience, and fans will continue to use their enthusiasm and support to drive the film industry forward. The film made a drastic adaptation of the original plot, but this adaptation did not successfully innovate, but instead lost the spiritual core of Jin Yong's martial arts. For example, the background settings of the three kingdoms of Jin, Mongolia, and Song appear vague and even contradictory in the film, making it difficult for people to feel the historical weight and political metaphors in the original work. At the same time, the key plots in the film are not explained clearly, such as Huang Qigan and Master Yuden inexplicably passed the skills to Guo Jing. Guo Jing has peerless martial arts but does nothing, just shouting benevolence, righteousness, courtesy, wisdom and trustworthiness, but in fact he is either showing off his skills or falling in love. This adaptation is difficult for the audience to accept too. Failure of character creation. The character creation in the film is also a big failure. Those vivid characters in the original work have become paper people with blurred faces and no souls in the film. For example, Wang Yaoshi, a very important character in the original novel, is nowhere to be found in the film. The images of Guo Jing and Wang Rong are also seriously distorted. Guo Jin becomes a young man chasing love between the central plains and the desert, while Wang Rong is only beautiful appearance and deliberately highlighted smart lines, but is out of tune with the background of the story. In addition, most of the supporting characters in the film have become tools to promote the development of the plot, lacking the depth and charm they should have as a martial arts film. Fighting scenes are not only the visual core, but also an important carrier to show the growth of character and chivalrous spirit. Unfortunately, in this film, the lack and simplification of fighting scenes do weaken the audience's immersion in the world of martial arts. Take Huang Qigang as an example. As the leader of the beggar sect and the northern beggar, his martial arts should have been a highlight of the film. However, the film only gave him one scene, and lacked a direct confrontation with masters such as Wu Yangfen, missing an excellent opportunity to show the power of the 18 palms of the dragon. If a tit-for-tat and dangerous contest between the two could be arranged, it would not only bring a hearty visual impact to the audience, but also highlight the wisdom and courage of the two martial arts masters. As for the decisive battle between Guo Jing and Wu Yangfen, it was the climax of the whole film and carried great expectations from the audience. However, the handling of this scene left people wanting more. There is no physical contact, no sword play, and a lack of the sense of reality of fist to flesh. Instead, there are special effects of palm-to-palm and rolling airwaves. Although visually gorgeous, it lacks the strong and powerful tension and excitement of traditional martial arts films. The charm of martial arts lies not only in the gorgeous moves, but also in the transmission of force and the fusion of character emotions. What the audience wants to see is the real collision and the tension of chivalry, rather than the empty special effects. The director tried to find a balance between traditional martial arts and modern visual styles, but in the process, he ignored the importance of martial arts as the soul of martial arts movies. I hope that in future works, more attention can be paid to the design and polishing of martial arts, which can not only retain the core of the martial arts spirit, but also bring truly shocking fighting scenes. After all, real martial arts should make people's blood boil and their hearts surge, rather than just staying on the surface of visual effects. The problems you mentioned are indeed the key to the audience's many criticisms of this film. Martial arts films should have a unique charm in shaping the artistic conception of rivers and lakes and creating visual beauty, but over-reliance on crude special effects and perfunctory costumes and props weakens the texture and sense of immersion of the film. Regarding the use of special effects, the special effects of martial arts films should play a role of icing on the cake, rather than stealing the show. However, this film over-relies on CG special effects in a large number of key scenes, especially the shots in the central plains, which give people a plastic feeling. The scene background looks like a game animation, lacking a real sense of space and historical weight. The texture of the first half hour is even more stiff and unnatural, and the audience seems to be in a high-budget commercial rather than an immersive martial arts masterpiece. The martial arts world should be simple and full of the atmosphere of rivers and lakes, but this cheap special effects processing makes it difficult to empathize, and loses the heavy atmosphere of traditional martial arts films. The perfunctory costumes and props also greatly weaken the aesthetic value of the film. In martial arts films, costumes and props are not just external decorations, but also important elements in shaping character and historical background. However, the costume design of this film is simple and rough, without any details, lacking cultural charm and historical texture. The simple hairband and the lack of design make the characters look thin and unable to show the identity and inner temperament of the characters, especially compared with the exquisite shapes of classic martial arts films. They look particularly shabby. The reason why martial arts films are classics is that in addition to the gripping plot and exquisite martial arts design, they are also inseparable from the meticulous art presentation and the realistic scene restoration. The rough special effects and the perfunctory costumes not only weaken the audience's viewing experience, but also expose the shortcomings of the production team and artistic pursuit. I hope that future martial arts works can truly return to their original intentions, pay attention to detail polishing, not float on the surface of gorgeous stacking, but pursue the artistic quality of both inside and outside, so as to truly touch people's hearts and leave behind martial arts classics of this era. Your evaluation of the deviation of the film's theme is very appropriate, and it does point out the core problems faced by many current martial arts films and adaptation. The reason why martial arts works are timeless is that they carry a spiritual core that transcends personal emotions, especially the values of family and country feelings, chivalrous spirit, and serving the country and the people. Although this film attempts to emphasize Guo Jing's loyalty and responsibility, it fails to effectively dig deep into his inner world and growth process, resulting in the character image being superficial and lacking depth. In the original work, Guo Jing represents a simple but tenacious heroic temperament. His growth is not only the improvement of his personal martial arts, but also a profound understanding of the righteousness of his family and country. However, the film failed to effectively present the spiritual transformation, making Guo Jing's image of the greatest hero appear empty and difficult to impress the audience. What is even more regrettable is that in terms of character creation and plot arrangement, the film focuses too much on the emotional entanglement between Guo Jing and Wang Rong, trying to attract the audience with sweet interactions and emotional conflicts, but ignoring the true essence of martial arts films, the pleasure of enmity and righteousness in the rivers and lakes. The relationship between Guo Jing and Wang Rong is certainly an important part of the original work, but behind it is more of a deep spiritual bond between the two of them facing the crisis of their country and family together and guarding justice in the storm. The film simplifies this layer of connotation into a superficial love scene, which weakens the thickness of the character's growth and makes it impossible for the audience to truly resonate with the character's emotions and destiny. When dealing with the plot, the film failed to show the group portrait story under the background of the Great Era, ignoring the chivalrous spirit and complex human nature of important figures such as the Seven Freaks of Jiangnan, Yang Kang, Wu Yangfen, and Huang Qigan. Each of them should be an indispensable part of the martial arts world, and together weave a magnificent picture of rivers and lakes. However, the film reduces these characters to the foil of the protagonist's love, losing the richness and depth that the martial arts world should have. The adaptation that ignores the essence and pursues the end makes the film lose the cultural thickness and ideological depth of the original work while trying to cater to the market and fans' tastes. True martial arts is not only a display of personal heroism, but also a spiritual sustenance and cultural inheritance. I hope that future martial arts works can break away from their reliance on simple love lines, rediscover the vastness of the martial arts world and the complexity of human nature, and truly awaken the chivalrous dream in the hearts of the audience.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.